recording. What's going on with everybody? It is your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Green Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged. And hey, I got my new favorite rapper on FaceTime with me right now, man. I'll let him introduce himself, man. Who we got?
Oh man, salute, man. I'm Bruiser Wolf, man, from the Bruiser Brigade, man. Salute, man. My dog E.
Hey, man, the boy got the fresh, you feel me, twist in, man, right now.
Oh, you gotta get my shit touched up, man. I was sick coming over here all fucked up.
I feel you, man. You ever do like a twist out and just like let the shit like kind of be like in a fro?
Yeah, I did. Then I just started, freaking my shit.
Shit look nice.
Thanks, bro.
It should look nice, man. How you doing today, bro?
Oh, man, I'm doing good, man. Everything is beautiful, man. Just enjoying life, man. Fucking blessing, man. The opportunities I've been getting. I feel great, man. What about you, bro?
I'm doing pretty good. A nigga just got done eating, you know what I'm saying, some Chick-fil-A out here, man, just...
Oh, you was in the long-ass line, wasn't you?
Hey, nigga, the line, it's crazy. So, I think this is a South thing. Nigga, Chick-fil-A has been in Florida, because I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. Chick-fil-A been in Florida since I can't remember. It's been forever. But ever since they expanded to New York and just up north places, nigga, it's like niggas just discovered this. It was never this long back in the day.
I don't even go to Chick-fil-A because the line just too long. They got great service, though. They be moving, but I be like, man, fuck that. The line be way out to the motherfucking street. I'm like, I'm good.
I ain't gonna hold you though, bro. It be little 15-year-old white kids. They be making that motherfucker move. But hey, what you want? I be like, hey, but they be getting that motherfucker going, boy.
You know what? We just started getting Chick-fil-A's here, so we've been waiting for that shit. Y'all need to get some Coney Island out there too. Some chili dogs from out here, man.
I always hear about it. Is it worth the hype?
Oh man, when you touch down here, I got you. I already got you, dog. Come fuck with me. I got you some chili dogs, chili fries, some wing dings. You know what I'm saying? Some pitas, chicken pitas and shit. Some corned beef, egg rolls. This shit out cold, though.
Man,
I went to school in Atlanta, and I do remember having Chick-fil-A all the fucking time. It was nothing, but I always wanted some Coney Island down there. I never could get it, man.
Yeah, I definitely listen to a lot of Michigan music, and I hear niggas talk about a lot of like just stuff that I'm like, that's not down here. Hear niggas talking about Myers, or I hear niggas talk about like that's not down here. I hear niggas talk about
Myers ain't down here, so that's crazy. That's like we got Walmart here too. Y'all got Walmart there, right?
Of course. I think that's everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I forgot where I used to go to down there when I was down there. I forgot, but yeah, man. Myers and shit. That's our big stores.
Yeah, I hear niggas say shit, and I got a homie named Eddie from Detroit, and I'll be like, I text him like, hey bro, what does this mean? Like I was at a Sada Baby song, he said, we getting to moving shit like Art Van. I was like, what is that? And he was like, that's like a furniture store. And I'm like, okay, so you niggas be putting me on or whatnot. So yeah, man, as much as Michigan music I listen to, I need to come to Detroit. I need to come to Michigan just to really feel, and you know what I'm saying, see what y'all niggas got going on.
Fuck with you, dog. You act like a nigga from the D, dog. For real. Like when I was listening to you talk, like this nigga sound like he from the D, dog.
So I'm curious how you feel about this. So I've been saying this for years. I feel like Chicago and Detroit niggas move very similar to Florida niggas. I don't know how many Florida niggas you know, but the Florida niggas I know and the Michigan niggas, Chicago niggas I know, I'm like, damn, I feel like if we was to go out there, we wouldn't feel out of place. You feel me? Like I feel like if Florida niggas would go to New York, niggas would feel very out of place. But niggas go to Detroit, I feel like niggas would feel like that's a second home.
Like, first off, shout out to Florida, my Dade County niggas, you know what I'm saying? My Miami niggas, I went to school. I got some of my closest friends. Free my nigga Cardo, that's from Lauderdale. Hold on. Hold on, my bad, bro.
No, you straight.
They're gonna go off again, dude.
Yes, shout out to Lauderdale. I know some real niggas out there.
Lauderdale, bro. One of my closest friends, Cardo Waters, he went to Lauderdale, played at Dillard High School. My man Dredd, you know what I'm saying? I think Dredd was from Dade. So shout out to all my Florida niggas. We so tight. I get along with my Florida niggas. When I went to school, it was my tightest niggas. And definitely Chicago. We moved the same because we so close, you know what I'm saying? Chicago and Detroit. We like brothers, you know what I'm saying? So it's 3-hour ride away, so it's just a bigger cities, you know what I mean? But I would say that definitely Florida, Detroit niggas would click, you know what I'm saying? I know I click with them, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's why
for
I
it.
say I got me in the D. I got that slang, but it's the same shit.
Nah, for real. Just different slang, different accent, everything else basically the same. The way niggas move that I realized. And I guess to kind of rewind to take it back to how I discovered you, it was off the last Alchemist EP. So the Bruiser Brigade whole thing, I've seen it so many times. I'm a big Danny Brown fan, but it's one of them things where it might be a restaurant, a show, or a movie where you not avoiding it, you just haven't got around to it. Niggas gonna probably be like, bro, you need to check it out. And I just be like, I'm gonna do it. I just never got around to it. So the Alchemist tape was me finally getting around to it. And niggas that I feel like an idiot. I'm like, nigga, I should have been tapped in with these. Like, these niggas going crazy. But it was that last verse by you that just was like, this nigga talking real. He talking spicy. You feel me? He talking real different on here. And me being a big Sugar Free fan, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, man, this sound like 2021 Sugar Free. This nigga talking crazy right now. So before we get into everything, I just want to say thank you for watching the review. You know what I'm saying? You tapping in with the interview. I appreciate that a lot, my boy.
My nigga, man, for real, man. I appreciate you, man. You hit me up. I seen how you popping. I seen what you put into your brand, how hard you worked and shit, man. Just a genuine dude. I had to tap in with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas gotta link up,
No, for sure, and I appreciate you and you saying everybody from Danny and them boys they thought it was funny, so I appreciate that. And one thing I seen you comment today on the shit where I be rapping with the pimp clothes on or whatever. That's
Dog, and you know what's so funny, bro? I've been seeing you, bro.
Really.
I've been seeing you. I just say tapped in when I seen that. I'm like, this nigga spitting. I might have to get this nigga on the track, dog. This nigga cold as hell. The whole vibe with it, the whole pimp flavor and shit. And you know what's so funny, dog? I seen Sugar Free in you. You know what I'm saying? Because you like. But the funny part about it is, bro, I never really listened to Sugar Free. I really just started doing my research. Everybody keep comparing me. I've heard of him. I listened to Snoop and I thought it was dope. I never really listened to Sugar Free. And it's funny that they compare me to Sugar Free, but I understand the 40 shit. I get the 40 shit so much.
Yeah.
But Sugar Free, I think we compare. I don't know how, but I guess how my metaphors is like I don't just write for songs. I can write in the studio, but I'm putting my shit down every day. I'm looking for metaphors. I'm thinking of one now. You know what I'm saying? But when I put them all together and I go over a track I never heard, it might sound like that. I'm cramming that shit, or it's unorthodox, or it's off. It's just delivery. I gotta set them lines up to get them bitches off. So I might say some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never really studied Free like that. I just started though. Salute to Sugar Free, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I see this comparison. He dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? But that's funny though. I seen you doing that shit, bro. Like this nigga can rap. Dog.
And it's funny because when I see you comment on that, I was like, oh, so he gonna realize why I like him because I do this similar type of slick talking, smooth talking shit. I just be playing around. You were like when I heard you, I was like, this is me if I really, really could rap. This nigga is going crazy right now.
Like when you started doing the reviews, like screenshots hurt worse than the real one. I'm like, damn, he got my pitch a little bit, dog. He can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was dope, dog. I reposted that shit too.
I appreciate that, man. And before I even get to the music, I do want to touch on Sugar Free theme because the one thing about you that I like is that you're not like, because you say you really haven't tapped in with him until recently. You're obviously not like a carbon copy, like you stole it from him. You got your own swag. Like I could tell this is you. Like you your own instrument. You feel me? It's almost like this is a perfect example. I was in a symphonic band. I played trombone. So you got the brass, you got the woodwind, you got percussion. I feel like if there was the percussion, that'll be E40, Sugar Free, you. Like y'all are in that same band but different instruments, if that make any sense.
That'd be a dope ass song for sure.
You feel me? And I appreciate the way you deliver your work. And also I want to shout out two people we rock with, Dylan Green. Seen you did an interview with him. Cool nigga, man.
That's the coolest thing that does my man, though. I just like when I be doing interviews and shit, I don't like doing interviews and be technical. Like I usually be drinking right now, you know what I'm saying? But I like to kick it, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming to do no interview. I'm coming to kick it with you. I'm building a friendship. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than that. Because really, the reviews and them the motherfuckers that get the shit out here, man. Them the motherfuckers respect this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to kick it with you like family, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Even though I do the interviews, I do the reviews, I noticed that 90% of hip hop media really don't get it. Like they don't understand niggas. It be niggas that don't understand niggas. It don't need you to be the white. It be the white people, be the niggas. It be everybody. They really don't understand the music and they don't understand the niggas. So I appreciate you saying that you see out. You know what I'm saying? I'm understanding what you kicking in. And yeah, man. When I do my interviews, I want to feel like a conversation. I want to feel like we ain't even doing an interview. We just kicking and
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
So I appreciate
There
it.
ain't no time you talk. We kicking. There ain't no time limit. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm vibing. You know.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the reviews and everything on albums and stuff like that. And you being a rapper, I'm curious your take on this. Do you like read reviews or read stuff and you can tell that like it just wasn't meant for that person, or does it aggravate you like damn, like this person, they just don't understand it and they probably might have like a prominent voice in hip hop.
Um, yeah, like it don't bother me. See, like I played ball before. And the questions you get, from the media, like you gotta look at it kind of like the media. I can't get on here and say nothing bad about nobody, talk about my team, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But people got their own opinion and people look at shit different. You know what I'm saying? I just look at it like I enjoyed it. One review more than I did the other one because I related more. Or, you know what I mean? It don't bother me. I be just so excited that they tapping in with the music. And some people, say shit like I even learned to like the negative shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything is good right now. Y'all they talking about me. So I really don't take it no way. I just, I enjoy some reviews and some interviews a little bit more than others. That's all.
I think that helps having a hooping or a football background because the coach gonna be on your head. The coach ain't gonna be complimenting you all the time. Like the nigga really, he might chew you out one day. He might be comment. You gotta know how to take, I guess, the criticism and the love and apply it to make you better. So is that kind of how you take like a sports mindset into the music?
Yep, with the whole team, everybody. If one person slacking, it's up to the leaders to lead by example. We got people in the Bruiser that don't rap. They just support it and they're part of it. We value their opinion. Just want to salute BMO. He don't get enough credit, but he's the brains of this shit. You know what I'm saying? He walked in them doors and he just he'd tell it like it is. Like, before I dropped my album and shit, he came up in the studio. He's like, man, we got to get a better sound. I don't want this shit to be no dud. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was real shit. Like, he'd tell me, like, you doing this and you need that. You know what I'm saying? So, criticism, like, Danny is a very critique person. Like, you're not just about to do anything. You know what I'm saying? We all hold each other accountable for shit, too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Personal issues and the music. And, honestly, that's how we gelling. And it's all love. It's a family. So, that come with shit talking, creative, constructive criticism, all of that. Man, you got to take all the shit and I compare that to football too. It's a team. We got to work together to make it work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no iron team. Yeah. I don't give a fuck how good I am. You know what I'm saying? What they say, the weakest man on the bench is as valuable than a star. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
See, I've never interviewed or talked to Danny. I'm a huge Danny fan though, so just observing him, he seemed like a nigga that really likes quality. You feel me? And that's why I see he signed you because listen to your music. It's like every song you not taking the song off. You gonna lace it with some bars. You gonna make sure that they got quality, even the singing it down to the mixing, the beats. I can tell you a nigga that want quality as well. So I see why he signed you and everybody else from Just to all of y'all boys. So Fat Ray, all of them niggas. Like I can see why like y'all are family because you guys are concerned about the quality. Am I correct in assuming that?
Yeah, that's correct. Like a motherfucker, we gotta push out 30 songs just to get your album looked at. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to send in no set CD, like set album like that's what I want. That ain't happening. You gotta send in 30 to 40 songs, and you gotta give it to the genius. Let him break it down. Let Denny. He the one with the most stripes. He the one understand. He coach. You know what I'm saying? General manager, all that shit. He know what's best. So you send it to him with that. You know what I mean? And you go through that process, bro. Like it's shaped, it's sculpted to be fucking quality. All of us ourselves too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to do that 30 though. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's why
you got to be good enough to pick from 30. You know what I'm saying?
See, I feel like, and that's why I see y'all succeeding because I never thought about it this way, but I feel like more music labels or just more music groups should run their team like a sports team, but like a Patriots or a Spurs or the Yankee or like a good organization. You don't want to run a bitch.
Yeah, building that shit. You don't just give up on something you build it. You know what I'm saying? You take time. You know what I mean? And honestly, this shit, everything that's happening right now, they said that shit was going to happen. There's so much shit going on, bro. Like, it's a maze. Like, I wake up in the morning. I remember waking up trying to make the next sale, now I'm waking up happy that I have a career that's something solid. I ain't got to worry about shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit's so beautiful, man. This shit is strong enough to make you tear up, man, because I came from the bottom, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a motherfucker, man. For real.
Coming from where you come from and just living the life of being in Detroit and just, being in the streets, would you say that it's easier or harder to write now that your mind is more clear? Or were you writing better when you, like, felt the pressure I had to make it out of here?
You know what? You gotta look at both of them. It's both pressures. I thank God I did. Use another way I can go back to sports. You gotta game plan for shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do shit. And I would say that too, like, because when I was going through shit and doing shit like that music y'all heard from Dope Game Stupid, them real experiences and shit. They said I'm being funny, but I'm laughing at it like because it was stupid. You know what I mean? And those experiences, like everything and the shit that I'm going through now, the changes I'm going through now with my life changing, it's still the same thing. Like, I just made a song called They Say I'm Still Trapping, but I'm Just Rapping. It looked like it sound like it, but I'm just rapping. I'm keeping it real. And, I'm comparing the streets, like, to the game. A bar is an ounce or something. A verse is like a pound or something. I ain't even got to use the scale. Syllables a gram. An album is a bell. I'm still making sales. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is... So when I get off into what I'm living now, it's more about being blessed. Man, it's still going to be dope shit. It's still going to be funny, But it's about being righteous, family, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody talk about how they suck as a father and how they trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? If you a real nigga and you on the road away from your kids all the time, you're like, damn, I know I'm providing, but I'm missing on the growth of them, like being there, so you're going to want to find a better way to deal with that. Like, I mean, there's so much shit I could talk about this way too, but I feel what you're saying, like, it's going to be pressure on both ends, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to give my soul every time. Really, I just do what the music tells me to do, you know what I'm saying?
I respect it. I'm not a nigga who has kids nor I don't want any kids. So I respect you for being a father. And when I hear you saying that, I thought about this one day. I was like, I don't think I could be cool with a nigga who got kids and don't take care of his kids. You feel me? Like, that's some weirdo junk right there. I can't co-sign that.
Yeah, you like that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be the brokest nigga, you still supposed to take care of your kids.
That is a fact. And yeah, man, you just seem like a stand-up. I rock with. I swear I can't find a nigga from Detroit that's rapping that's not a stand-up nigga, bro. I'm trying to find a nigga who on some flaw shit. It's like all of y'all niggas seem to have like morals and principles about y'all self, and it's almost like y'all kind of doing it for the most part independent. It's like not a lot of niggas with major deals or whatever. It's just niggas doing it on their own. And I guess that reflect Michigan as like a state just being like a hard working state, just kind of doing it themselves.
That's that blue collar shit. That's that never gave us a chance. And niggas had to get it themselves. You know what I'm saying? Got wise. We come from the home Motown, man. It's Motown. You know what I'm saying? When I make music and do music and shit, it's like, damn, I got a lot of expectations. I got a lot of shit that I have, a lot of shoes I gotta feel. Like, I can't just say anything, man. I'm talking about fucking the Temptations. They control the world of music and shit, but we from that way, and then the way we got the wave now, so it's like everybody got to step up, and drop shit and work hard at this shit. Cause a lot of people that's rapping now remember when they wasn't shit, man. There wasn't no light on us. You know what I'm saying? So he taking it and running with it like that, man. It's really beautiful though. We love this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, one thing you say, you can't just say anything. And listening to the verse on that Alchemist song, I mean, the one that really got me was we were talking about it off camera, but that nigga say, "There's some things I ought to buy you." You know, Bam. I was like, that ain't normal, bruh. That ain't normal, bruh. How did you on some rapper shit? How did you think of that? That is because this is what I do sometimes. I don't rap, but like I do those videos occasionally. But my mind kind of work in bars or metaphor. Like I see something, and I'll be like, that'd be a hard bar. Like I done seen a nigga name, and I'm like, I'll flip that name. Were you
Right.
looking at a Heat game or something? You see a nigga name, and you was like, I could like. How did you think of that?
Man, first of all, I love sports. You know what I'm saying? I love sports. So anything like that gonna stick out to me. Like Ginobili, her man knew.
Her friend too.
You know what I'm saying? Always give me head like shampoo, but you know what I'm saying? I fuck with the sports. Like if I could, I would make a whole bunch of metaphors about the game. That's what I watch. That's what I love. I've been watching since I was a kid. I wanted to play basketball and football when I grew up. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be that. And there's a lot of unique names. And to pronounce this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to pull some shit for Giannis right now, his first name. I'm trying to think of something, but I can't, though. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just always use them as reference because I believe that's so powerful to sports, especially us. We run the game, you know what I'm saying? We athletes, you know. That's something that generations going to always want to be. So they just tapped into that, and I knew everybody would be able to relate. I was hoping, you know what I'm saying? But Bam out of Bayou, like I'm thinking, like, ooh, I just hit. You know what I'm saying? I said, let me say this shit for the great ones say this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm so happy they dropped when they dropped this shit. One of them great ones would have said that shit.
I don't think so, bruh. I think you're the only nigga. I think you're the only one.
Weezy would have fucked around. Weezy would have said that shit.
Man, to hear that, being a sports fan, specifically being a Heat fan, I gotta thank you, nigga. I don't really hear too many Heat bars like that, so I appreciate that right there, man. You feel me? If you could pull out a Patriot bar, I'm a big Patriot fan, nigga. I appreciate that too, man. You feel me?
I made that song when I made it, dog. I was walking upstairs and I just seen JUS, Danny, and Fat Ray, and Danny had just murdered it and shit. I'm like, oh shit. Danny like, yeah, nigga, you on here too? I'm like, oh shit. So I'm instantly tripping. I just went to the phone, all the metaphors. Ray started murdering that motherfucker or whatever. And when I went, I did it. I never heard. I just did it, and we never heard it. They usually let us get the song.
Yeah.
Right? Danny and Rack like, hell no, y'all can't get this one. I'm like, oh shit, this is something special.
Yeah.
I got another one I killed that Al had sent. I loved it. They wasn't fucking with it, but they kept it. They were like, I couldn't get it. But that's funny, man, that this song was so special like that, guys, because it was really them that motivated me to go overboard like that. You know, I look up to my team. You know what I'm saying? Danny the GOAT with this shit. Got so much respect for him. Fat Ray brought me into this Bruiser shit. You know what I'm saying? I look up to him so much. JUS or Witty and just a gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? He cold. You know, and I'm like, shit, I gotta come with this shit. And it's an Alchemist beat. How dare y'all niggas play with me like this? Like, no. Like, nigga, Alchemist, bro. Let me tell you about Alchemist with me. It's so funny. God is real if y'all don't believe it. You know, whatever your God is, you know. But when I first started rapping, bro, we used to pull up the beats. And Alchemist would have instrumentals online or whatever. I rap, smoke, I box in the car, smoking off, only listening to Alchemist shit. Then I found out he was doing them shits for my beats, so I was rapping over all of my beats. Kept rapping by the CDs from Damon Music on Plymouth Road to Detroit Music. The only CD I used to go by was a double CD, and it was Mobb Deep instrumentals and Alchemist and shit. Infamous shit. H&IC. And dog, I always rapped off Alchemist beats, and it was just an honor to, you know, like, damn, this is an Alchemist fucking beat. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't wait to get to Al, bro. I'm going to tell him exactly what the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? And, he got it already in there. And, it was just amazing that I was able to do that, man. That really, I see the shift in everything because of that song. And thank God for Alchemist and Danny Brown, for real.
Alchemist my favorite producer, so just to hear you over his beat is like, man, like the nigga he brings something special out of niggas. I feel like, you feel me, like a nigga his beat be like, nah, I gotta just go crazy over this. You feel me? So, and I could feel all y'all did that. Everybody on that song feel like it brought something different out of everybody. I was like, nah, I gotta get. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? Niggas say they in their bag, but it's a brown one. Like,
Woo! That nigga crazy.
good lord, boy, that boy was talking. So I mean, just listening to that, everybody in the comments review the album, review his last album. So like I told you off camera, never done this before. Usually review albums on a solo video, but I want to do a track by track breakdown of each track. I'll go first, and if anything I left out, it's a crazy story behind it, I'll let you finish it off. Is that cool?
Yeah, let's do it.
Facts, man. Let's go. I got the notes and everything, man. So let me start from track one, man. What we got? We got Thank God featuring Apropos. Apropos? Am I saying his name right?
Yeah.
So when I first
AP.
So when I first heard this, he the nigga that's singing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, he done sampled a brother from 1962 or something. I'm like, he done sampled Otis Redding little brother or something. So when I look and I don't hear nobody rapping, I'm like, is this man alive? That's singing right now. So I look at his Instagram. I'm like, this nigga alive. I thought this nigga was born in the 50s or something, bro.
This nigga alive.
Boy, I'm talking about that brother was singing that thing in the background. So thank God. I mean, I love the singing on that. I love the hook on that. What you said? You said like Jesus Father crying. I'm God here. Like I said, that hook. Thank God that I got this. Na, 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 na. That's fire right there. So I love that intro. I feel like it sets it off perfect. I don't know if you got anything else to add to that. But yeah, that's perfect intro.
Yeah. Sorry.
Are you straight?
When I did Thank God, like that was the last song I did. Out of all the 30 I did, that was the last one.
Mm.
And I just did an Alchemist song that I wanted to make it. It didn't make it. I was so heated about that. But I understand now. You niggas is genius.
Yeah.
But that's what the beat, like I was just telling you earlier, that's what the beat made me say. You know what I'm saying? And I was so like, damn, this the finish line. You know what I'm saying? It's 30. Thank God I'm here. I can't believe that I'm here. I drive what? I live where? I ain't got to share. I ain't got to count it. It's all there. Like, for real, like, everything is better. Everything is right. I'm doing the right thing. Like, I ain't got to hustle. I ain't got to fuck around out here. Like, it's so blissful. It's great, bro. Like, you know? And I had to go spiritual with it. You know what I'm saying? When they receive rewards, and when you thinking, you got to thank God. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I pray. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for everything I have. You know what I'm saying? My father-in-law taught me how to pray. He say, ask God one time for what you want, right?
Mm.
And whatever you want, you ask him that one time. This is going to strengthen your faith. You ask him one time. And then every day from that day on, you just thank him for it like you already got it.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's what that came from. That's a faith song, you know. Thank God that I got here. You know what I'm saying? They hated that I got here. You know what I'm saying? Grabbing the barrel effect, man. Everybody want to make it. You know what I'm saying? So to deal with all of that, go through the ropes, and then I have to have faith. And I thank God for getting me here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep thanking him. You know what I'm saying? And I wish everybody, you know, thank God, you know, and pursue for righteousness and a beautiful life, man. Whatever you do, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I roll. And I just thank God, man. You know what I mean?
Hey man, do the same thing, man. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and, you know what I'm saying, out of this physical world we live in, to thank the spiritual, you know, thank the man above. So
I went through, it's God. It had to be God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm thankful for that.
Hey man, I could 100% feel that. Track number 2, Use Me, I'm Dope. This is by far one of my favorite songs. I love the hook. They just wanna use me, bitch. I'm dope. Hey, I'm
Hey,
something like dope.
you about to go on tour with me? I'm about to take you on stage.
Hey, so fire. First of all, the way you started off, that's one of my favorite things. You said, I felt like a superhero when I was selling drugs, cause I had to hide who I was. I was like, nah, this nigga different, bro. What? Follow suit or my niggas will come hem you up like a tailor. Rapper B and Rapper A sound the same, like letter C and letter K. Fire. But
like an instrument.
come on, man.
The name ain't no coincidence.
Come on. Man, but the bar of the year for me is on this tape and it's on this song. This one, I had to stop the song, call my homie, be like, bro, did the man just say this, man? Like, I know he ain't just do this right here. Nigga said, I got one foot in and 1 foot out. Now in college that's a catch, but in the pros that's out of bounds.
Hey.
What? What?
Feel me? That's another comparison to the sport life, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think, you can hurt yourself and fuck yourself up, but sports keep you in line. It make you stay in school, dog. It make you think, bro. It's a team sport. Like, I use sport life into this life, in the real game of life. You know what I'm saying? That shit's so real, bro. That shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, I got 1 foot in, I got 1 foot out. In college, that's a catch, but the pros, that's out of bounds. But tell me, who need work? I travel like sound. One phone call, I be round like Brown.
Come on.
That's crazy.
Man, listening to that, I'm like, yo, this is definitely one of the ones. That's one of my favorite songs on here, bro. That song is, you lost your mind on that one. That was one of the ones right there. So, Use Me, I'm Dope, fire. Then we go to Dope Game, Stupid. I don't know if you had anything else to say about Use Me, I'm Dope. I don't mean to fast forward.
No, you good. Use Me, I'm Dope. It's just, I did want one thing. I don't want, if you dope, man, out here, if you a dope motherfucker out here, if you one of them real good motherfuckers, that's what it is. You dope. You healing, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna want to use you. You can use people, but you ain't supposed to misuse people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Dope Game Stupid. That's it.
So on track number 3, it's a lot of these songs where I feel like it's sometimes you remind me of like Curtis Mayfield on I'm a Pusher Man. I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm that Pusher Man. And it's some other songs where I could just imagine you sitting on like a throne and you got on a pimp suit. And Dope Game Stupid is one of them. It's not even like the metaphors or double entendre bar, just the way you deliver stuff. Like when you said, nigga, everybody hit her. But when I hit her, I bought her son some chicken tenders and a fidget spinner.
That's true story shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got morals and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, if I was to be on some shit like that, yeah, but I bought her son some chicken tenders, and if I looked out, she gonna remember me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Now she like, Wolf, you backing off. Them bands came in hand, just like jacking off. But she's in limbo. I'm in the back of a limo with her kinfolk. She a freak. She let me be instrumental. It's just like, that's what I wanted to like. Because you would make a bitch feel bad. Like, now I'm fucking with your cousin.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So it's just some funny shit, a dialogue I had. I'm just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? That's what that shit is. I'm just kicking it with y'all.
I listen to a lot of battle rap, and like, I get a lot of the same reactions that I get out of your bars that I do battle rap bars. So, yeah, man, you're crazy, man. What you say? I make plays with rap. That's a musical. I mean, you just one after another, going crazy. So, like you said, it's just crazy. This song is crazy. I don't know if you have anything else to add, but I love Dope Game Stupid.
Nah, for sure, man. Dope Game Stupid, but the boys still do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know it's stupid. But you really doing it, you gotta keep doing it, you know. But I just made fun of it, you know what I'm saying? That's all.
Fire. Another song where you lost your mind, Freak Accident. I mean, made nigga making a killing. Niggas ain't got a clue that the Butler did. I didn't catch that at first. I had to run that back about 3. I'm like, what does that mean? Then I was like, Wow, that nigga's insane. I caught that. That's
What you
fire.
get? What you get from it, bro?
You know,
What you,
the butler is like
ah,
so the maid nigga in the in the mob, that's the nigga who the maid man or whatever. But the butler being the maid nigga, because when you're butler, you basically just a nigga that's a maid at that point. So the butler is the maid nigga who's doing it. Am I correct? That's what I assumed that you were going with that.
yes, that is excellent, 100. But it go another way.
Okay.
Forrest Whitaker, the butler. Niggas ain't had a clue that the butler did it.
Oh man, I mean that's fire.
Like you can still hustle. I mean, not to compare hustling to that.
Yeah.
I'm just like you had to just compare it to regular day life. A motherfucker that working a 9 to 5, but he still hustle. You know what I'm saying? I'm like bringing the light to damn. You might can still hustle. You know what I'm saying? But you got to work too. You know what I'm saying? And, just you still making skrill. You know, niggas ain't have a clue that the butler did it. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
You through the mail, FedEx, UPS, DHL.
It's fire. What you said? You said I said I never been to DC because if I'm talking about the White House, I'm talking about my homie house down the street. I had white in the street like Monica shoes, ridiculous. Hey, what you said, bro? I hope these niggas don't squeal. It's boy in a balloon like a gender reveal. Oh my gosh, good. I threw my nigga. I threw my bonnet 15 feet when I heard that bar, bro. I said what?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's heavy right there. All of that shit is heavy. Like I was just coming with it. Like I want. What is we doing if we not? This shit ain't a sport. Like, once again, sport. You know what I mean? It's a sport. You supposedly trying to come with your all, your best. You know, Jigga even said it. Jay-Z said it. Trying to be better than the last. It's the last time he was out. I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna come with it, bro. I'm gonna have fun with the way I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming with it. I'm straight on coming with some bullshit. I want to come bar after bar. It was one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just spaz on this bitch. Cypher vibe. Shout out to my nigga BJ, because that's what I used to do. That's how I sharpen my shit. I used to go to the Friday Night Cypher, Hot 107.5 with DJ BJ, 35, 25, my nigga. And I went every Friday, and I just had to have bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They won't listen till you spit. It's like the All-Star game. Nigga, you ain't about to do a regular dunk in the All-Star game. Throwing that bitch off the glass if I can, between the legs. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. So that's what that was. It was a freak accident. I'm kind of like compared it to like being in the kitchen, just trying some shit. Nigga, you ain't no chemist. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a bad bitch, freak accident. You know, it can go anyway. You know what I'm saying? But that's all that shit was. You know what I'm saying? Them words.
Fire. Track number 5, Whip Test. Who would have knew I was sticking his doll like voodoo, crazy. The one I really took was I want the ones with the G's on the buckle. It feel good to get the belt and not be in trouble. That was crazy. You start spazzing at the end with the you phony impersonate homie Jay Farrow. I love that. That's crazy. I mean, just ridiculous, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. I just wanted to spaz on that one. The beat was like one of my favorite. Like I was just getting to my groove of everything. Like the beats. Like, I always like the trap beats and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go back and you listen to my shit, Dog Food, you know, I used to try to rap over them trap beats. That was easy to me. Yeah. Rapping with the loops and kind of, you know, I wasn't feeling. We all never really felt it at first. And then we get it. I got it. And I'm about to run from no motherfucking beats. You know what I'm saying? This what the task is, right? And I fell in love with it. And I can't live without them beats now. You know what I'm saying? And that shit crazy, man.
Kid you not, on everything I love, track number 6, the first thing I write down for chess moves, I said, man, Raffy done lost his god doggone mind with these beats. His nigga is cooking right now. So the fact you start talking about the beats on track 6, that's where it really hit in. I was like, yo, these beats are phenomenal. These beats are great. And chess moves really hit me.
Shout out to my man Andy, too, on that one test, too, because he went crazy. With Raffy on that one. Can't forget him on that.
For sure. Not for sure. What you said, my guns sing like the Whispers. That was fire. That made me think about the Whisper Shots. That's a classic band. They all got the classic Steve Harvey mustache. You feel me? Fire.
That's what
Uh,
I remember too about them niggas. Them niggas had some big ass
the
mustache.
big ass mustaches. Sold more white lines than Adidas. I'm Red Auerbach, you Brad Stevens. Come on. I mean, what are we doing here? What are we? That's crazy, man.
That's
That's
what Boston. Yeah.
shout out to Boston. Yeah, chess moves. Like I said, I love this beat. I love the way he was rapping on here. Don't know if there's anything else to add, but love that beat, man. Love everything about it.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. Chess moves is um, like everybody's favorite song, right? Like one of their favorite. That's one of my favorite songs.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I treat my dogs like white people do theirs. They love me for that. You know what I'm saying? That shit dope, man. That shit's crazy.
Fire. Track number 7, Middleman featuring Fat Ray. So the interesting thing about this, the first time I heard him rap was on the Alchemist theme. The second time I heard him was on this. So I was like, the brother singing too? I'm talking about he cooking. Middleman. Or he say, put tax on.
He can sing, bro. Like, he can really, like, if I say, Ray, dog, I need you to go ahead and blow on this bitch right here, Carl. I need you to go crazy. He can go, like, he got an opera tone voice, man. He can sing hard. Like, even on TV 62, Got Down on You, we had to turn down the vocals. It was strong, bro. He can go. You know what I'm saying? He can go. For sure.
Now, shout out for you for letting him do that on here, because he basically was just almost riffing on that. I mean, he was just going. I thought he was finna goddamn start, doing some Fantasia type breakdown on that. You feel me? That nigga was tagging that thing. So, fire.
Hey, man, right. We put that together, man. Paying homage. You know what I'm saying? Paying homage to 50 and them.
Yeah.
And just went with it from some street shit we was on. And I've been had it in the bag. I just told him I think his voice would have been better for it. And it was. That was a great move.
Hey, listening to this, if I didn't learn anything about you, I did learn that Wolf loves him some power. You know what I'm saying? A lot of power references, a lot of Tommy, Ghost. I called all of it. So that's one thing I did notice. And to tie it in with that, I think that's pretty cool. Fire song.
Oh, man, Power and Ghost and all of that shit, man. The Raising Canaan, the BMF shit. It's like a big thing. Like, I don't know, like when I was a kid, we used to have shows like Martin.
Yeah.
We would get ready. We going to have snacks and shit for it. You know what I'm saying? Now I do it with my lady and shit. That's our moment and shit. And, every week we watching that shit. I love that shit, man. I think shout out to 50. I think that shit dope as hell.
That's fire. Track number 8. I'm an Idiot. Heard the song a million times. How do you pronounce that? Bottles of... Aneo. Bottles of Aneo. If I could marry that white girl like Patrick Mahomes, that made me laugh. Would you say the word dealer got a stigma? So let's just say I practice medicine. I love that right there. I could play any system like Fortnite. I mean, just going and going again. I mean, I was like, this guy, he might be the best rapper alive at this point. This nigga is just cooking every single song, bruh. Every song.
Wow, that shit was just... I was just on that one, Bottles of Anejo. I was just in a place like tired of hustling. Like I'm tired of that shit. Weak as hell. Like the whole shit of it ain't real. Even the rappers want to rap about that shit. Whole ass shit.
Yeah.
I was getting detached from it, and I just vented on a track on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just felt that from the soul. People don't get it sometimes, but that's how I was feeling. That was my transition right then. Bottles of Anejo. Like I'm drunk. That's all we was drinking. Danny and them, all them niggas always had was bottles of Anejo. Anejo something. You know what I'm saying? And I remember, I don't know if it was last winter. You couldn't find Anejo nowhere in no stores. Find some niggas like grab 10 of them bitches. But Patron and that, but yeah, that just was my feeling. I was venting on the track.
Fire. Track number 9, I'm an Instrument featuring Danny. What you said, we ain't playing pool, but most of my niggas got stripes and they solid. Fire. Danny was in his bag with the load up the trees like Christmas ornaments. He was talking very heavy on that song. Love the hook. I got my own sound. I'm like, I got my own sound, my own sound. That's super duper fire. So yeah, man. I don't know if you got anything to add on with that, but that song is just y'all boys in y'all back
Uh,
cooking.
that was special because like I remember a lot of shit Danny told me and shit. We be talking, you know, and shout out to Danny Brown. He like, man, nigga, you an instrument, Will. That boy's instrument, right? And he said that maybe a month before I got to this beat. Rafi had, and it was Christmas Eve. I did it, and it was so fucking hard. Played it for BMO. I'll tell you about BMO and shit. He like, man, send that shit to Danny right now. I'm not about to send that shit to him right now. I'm not about to call this man. Like, man, send that shit to him right now. I'm like, fuck it. All right. I texted him. Said, Merry Christmas, nigga. This for you. And sent it to him. He texted me right back. You know, he was busy and shit. He like, this shit fire. I'm about to write to this shit right now. And he came and laid that bitch in. It was dope. We both instruments, you know.
Fire. And we're kind of coming to the end of it, but it's like usually I feel like when a lot of niggas come to the end of the album, they might throw in some fillers, some stuff that don't mean nothing. I feel like these last couple of songs, you really started to cook up for real. With OT for a day, this might be one of the longest things I done wrote. With the, I mean that beat, it sounds so old, but it sounds new. It's very like it's like it plays with my kind of like nostalgia, but it also sounds new. Love that. Just elite rapping. I wish there were lyrics for this because I would have read damn near this whole first verse and read it in your voice because the way that you, I mean, just the what you said. I'm flirting with a whore wearing Dior. That's a Christian mingle. From no cap like baseball salaries, crazy, and I mean, you know what's worse? These niggas' paperwork look like DMX. What these bitches want? Second verse, man. I mean, you say bye Felicia, I say how to faint. What? What? What was the bar you said about Craig? Him getting fired, and just like him, you picked up a brick on your.
Got fired on a Friday, but like Craig, I picked up the brick the same day. It's about the paper. It's about the cream. You say bye Felicia, I say hi to fiends. This the truth on God. Hey Zeus, I don't play with niggas. Babe Ruth. I'm a real nigga. Air quotes. I was told to sell dope like y'all was told to vote. All right, like that shit was crazy. Like, I was in it. I was in that bag on that bitch. I had to go to OT for a day. Like, when you go OT for a day, you got so much shit you gotta do. So you, all that shit planning, you gotta come right back. You know what I'm saying? So everything is like pressured. Like, so that's how I wanted to deliver it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I started the track off. You know what I'm saying? I had to go to T for a day. You know what I'm saying? So when a real nigga hear that, he understand. Like, damn, why you say that? You know? I just like, fuck it. No hook. I'm gonna just shit on this bitch.
Crazy. You want to know something interesting I learned? Speaking of one of the bars you said, I learned this a couple months ago. I think it's a theory still, not sure if it's proven fact, but apparently Babe Ruth was black. Did you know that?
That's funny. I didn't know that.
Apparently he was and that's why when he retired, he wanted to own a team, and they was like, nah, because apparently he was black. And they were like, we ain't let no nigga own no team. Like, we let you in the MLB, but we finna let you own a team. Because apparently he was, because most of the pictures we see of him, he's black and white, so it's not like no in color picture, so you really can't see like the hue of his skin color. But apparently they say he was a brother, so
that's funny. That line even colder, man.
Yeah, fire.
I'm a black man saying I don't play with it.
Crazy. Syndicate featuring JUS. Now, like I said on my review, he seems like your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Very technical, very just. He seemed like he wake up and practice the fundamentals of rapping every day. I'm a big wrestling fan. Like I said, something like a Dean Malenko or a Chris Benoit. Those are the people that was very technical, sound in the ring. That's what I imagine him to be. I mean, just super good at rapping. I love your little.
Well, bro, not to cut you off, and this is why you very good. You got a hell of a ear. I don't know what the fuck you gonna be, but you got a hell of a ear with shit, especially with what we doing. And the reason why you hear that in JUS is because JUS is the head engineer. He went to school for that. That's what he really known for doing.
Mm.
He didn't get Danny shit, all kind of shit. He it don't leave the house until he mix it. He the head, he the guy. You know, the engineer, the sounds. It's got to go through JUS. So that's what he known for. And it's shocking people that he dope at rapping. That's because he know to control the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you hear. You when you say that textbook shit, that fundamental. You know. And shout out to JUS, man. You know he got some shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that work
Yeah.
even better with my comparison with wrestling because in wrestling you might have the big stars like The Rock or Hulk Hogan or whatever, and they might not be the best wrestlers, but they're the biggest wrestlers. But the niggas that people know, like, oh, this is actually the like Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho's, like them niggas were the best wrestlers back then. And he came from that underappreciated thing because engineers are super underappreciated. Like niggas give all the credit to the rapper, maybe the producer, never the engineer. So the fact he come from that underappreciated background and the way that it fits. So shout out to him. He's super duper fire, bro. Shout out to him, man.
He dope as fuck, bro.
And then what you say on the song? Niggas 49 trying to put 50 in your fitted cap. Crazy. Just talking. Love that. And yeah, man. Syndicate is a fire song, man. Fire song.
You know what about Syndicate? I didn't want to fucking. I didn't want to. It took me too long. I had that. That was one of my first beats, and that was one of the last songs I did. I just wasn't tapping it, and I don't know what it was. But that's funny. That I love that song. Raffi, shout out to Raffi. Like, you crazy? You think you ain't doing this one, motherfucker?
He's crazy for making some of these beats. And then we go to White as Rain. This is definitely one of the more different songs on here. I love the singing with the "You're as white as rain." Hey, I love the singing. That's.
Hey, but my nigga, just too much, just hold it. That shit go hard.
Look, you're fucking up the game. Hey, I love that shit right there, man. You can't. I love that. What you said, man? You said, I'm speaking proper, but baby, I'm talking white. Sandra Bullock. I had some girl and boy with a bird in a box. Hey, I love boy bars. I love niggas always want the white girl. I appreciate the niggas. I said in one of the little Pimp Daddy Eric videos. In one of the Pimp Daddy Eric videos, a bar. I never like pat myself on the back, but I was like, I fuck with this one. I said what I said. I said something like my OG was selling that boy like he was down with gay prostitution. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. I love when niggas do gay. I mean not gay. I love niggas do boy bars. Boy bars is fire. And the boy, what you said, the gender reveal bar, fucking insane. This boy and the girl. I mean, you're crazy, bro. You crazy, bro.
No, that's crazy that shit that lingo can travel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I be thinking. Like some people probably got it in their bag. They don't say it because they don't think it's gonna tap in like that. But that's funny that you say that, dog. Like you know what I'm saying? That was a hard ass bar you said
too. So I mean, White as Rain is crazy. And then we go to Mama Was a Dope Fiend featuring Apropos, who once again, I mean, I have to listen to this man some more because I haven't listened to anything outside of this, but he legit sound like he related to like Otis Redding or somebody, bro. This nigga sounds like a vintage voice and it's beautiful. And honestly, this closer is so crazy. I feel like I can't even say anything about it. I just want to give you the floor because this is really like some powerful stuff.
Man, shout out to AP, man, because honestly, when we did it, they wanted just my voice on it. And once again, BMO, he felt like it needed him. And it's like God was like working through the universe. Like he pops up.
Shout out BMO. I just want he seems to be the voice of reason throughout all this. Shout out to BMO, man.
You know, and he came with the voice. It was a church feel, kind of. You know, it was a pain feel that we needed on it. Just not my voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can sing, like, damn, nigga, that means, you know what I mean? I can sing like that, goddamn. But, as far as the song, man, you know, you going through the album, like I was just telling you about kicking it with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, we kicking it, my nigga, we kicking it. And, you know, conversations come up, and we got to relate and communicate the way we having it, the way the conversation traveling or whatever. And, when we kicking it, we can laugh, like I make you laugh during the album. We can kick it like I'm on some OG, talking about the street game with the lingo, you know, giving you that vibe, you know, the seriousness of it, to make clever. Like, that shit's stupid for me to say that shit's stupid. Then for you to say that shit's stupid, like, why is this man said like that? And then hit you with your personal upbringing. You know what I'm saying? We kicking. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna kick it. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge on the beat. It's just what the beat told me to say. You know what I'm saying? Bum 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 bum. And I just got into that pocket. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to do it. Motherfuckers think all this nigga talking about his mama and dogging his mama or whatever. It wasn't that. It wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody out here, there's a lot of people out here that got a father or a mother, even an auntie or whatever, that's off that shit, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? And I just wanted to tell everybody, no matter what, I love my mama. I say this shit when I start the song. You know what I'm saying? I love my mama. I take care of my mama. After she left, my father took care of us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Took care of me and my brother. And y'all can go watch that Up Roxy documentary too, sponsored by Magnum. You know what I'm saying? But I'll give you the story about that. And I just wanted to tell people to love your parents no matter what they going through. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to express my pain from it. You know what I mean? And why shit like it was, and I just wanted to vent. And I know it touched home on a couple people. You know what I'm saying? And I just got to the point where the album, I was having fun, like the All-Star game shit, just bars after bars after. That was fun and all that. Where was the conviction? Where was the you know what I'm saying? What was the heart of it? You know what I'm saying? What was the story behind it? And that's what I just came with, bro. And I just, God bless, rest in peace, my mama. You know what I'm saying? I love her to death, man. I just wanted to be real and relate that message because I know people went through it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that shit came from, man. God bless me. You gotta have the strength to do that shit because it's hard to perform it, bro, for real. Like I performed it in Atlanta, and I had to stop the song twice because I was getting choked up. Like I could, whew. I was tearing up. Motherfuckers was cheering. I finished it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a motherfucker to do it because it's so real, and that's just all I wanted to do is get myself. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I gave myself on the track. You know what I mean? And that's what it came to, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I could tell that song is so different because not only is your like voice cracking while you're rapping that song and it's getting high and it's going crazy, it's just the way you deliver the bars. And that's why I didn't even want to really touch on it because that's your story, you feel me? And that's really something that I could tell that's super personal the way that you delivered it. And I appreciate you even talking about it right now because I know that's something that's real. I've never had a parent that was addicted to drugs, but I've had very close family members, aunties, like you said, that was that I don't lost because of drugs. So that's a story that I feel like a lot of people, definitely a lot of black people, can relate to. Somebody being their family off or something. So I appreciate you even getting that personal on the song and being comfortable to share that with the people. I appreciate that.
That's crazy. You hear the crackling in the voice and shit because the take was too good to say nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to kind of take it out a little bit, but the take was too good. It was there. You know what I'm saying? I was really feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was hard. Like I threw that part in, and that shit wasn't written. When I said I cried 1,000 tears. Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Recording this song, you know what I'm saying? But that was just real. Like some of that shit wasn't script.
All right, had a little bit of technical difficulties. My fault. What you was I forget where you left off at. You were just kind of talking about the I guess the song being
the take. We couldn't go back on that take when you heard the crackling in the voice because I was just so into that shit. Take is just too good, so we kind of like left it there.
Well, hey man, I think it's safe to say that's the best outro that I've heard this year by far on any album, no matter the genre. That is the best outro I've heard, so I appreciate that. And hey, I appreciate you for giving me your time to do this interview, man. So if you got anything else you want the people to hear, you want to say, let it be known, man.
And Go to that Bandcamp, Bruiser Brigade, Bandcamp, Bruiser Brigade on YouTube. You know, get me on Spotify, Bruiser Wolf. You know what I'm saying? Check out all our projects from the Bruiser Brigade, and look forward to new and better, looking more. You know, looking more music. We about to be putting out bigger projects and shit, videos. Just shout out to my family. You know what I'm saying? Man, much love, man. You already know.
Well, for everybody watching, I appreciate you tuning in. Until next time.